Hi friends! Today we're going to be learning how to do the cursive A. So this is a sign language A, but today we're going to be doing it with a cursive, okay? Now before we get started with our cursive, there's a couple things that we need to do. One, we need to make sure we're working in a nice, neat, orderly space because we need that space to work. Two, we're going to need good posture. So you need to sit up straight. We need our feet flat on the floor. And then three, we're going to need to stretch out our wrist. So I just need you to roll your wrist back and forth. Do it gently just to stretch it out. That way you don't hurt yourself, okay? In addition, for us to practice our cursive, you're going to need a pencil. Make sure it's sharpened. And you're just going to need a pen. Cursive is really fun to do when you know how to do it, but especially with pen. All right, so let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our cursive A. All right, when we're looking at our cursive A, what that looks like, I'm going to start with the capital and the lowercase, just so you know what they look like, okay? Just so you can see it. So let's start with our cursive A. So it almost looks like a regular printed lowercase a. So this is a capital, and the way that I know that it's a capital is that it touches the ceiling and it sets on the floor. So my red line is what I call the floor, the blue is what I call the ceiling, and then this middle line is just the middle or the baseline. Okay? So that's my capital. And this is my lowercase. All right? So instead of going all the way up to the ceiling, my lowercase letter just stays from the middle down. Okay? Now the thing with cursive is our goal is to not lift our pen or pencil off the paper. So let's go ahead and do these capital letters, okay? So right now we're just going to focus on the capital. So I'm going to just do it right on this next line, just so you can see, and I'm just focusing on my capital. So I'm starting from the top, I'm starting from the ceiling, but a little over. I don't want to start straight on the edge, okay? Because I need the space. So I'm going to come down, around, to the tippy top, and then a little tail. Okay, now this is not perfect, and I'll tell you why, because it's not connecting. I want it to connect, okay? So I'm going to try it again. Down, around, connect, and out. And your goal is that all of your letters look exactly the same. Notice how I don't lift my pencil until I'm ready for another letter, okay? So with cursive, you want to be able to do these letters without lifting up your pencil. If I was going to do a regular printed A, I would do a line, line, down. I lifted my pencil multiple times. This one I do not. Okay? So that's my capital A. I want you to go ahead and try those as well. Now I'm going to do my lowercase a. And my lowercase a does not pass the dashed line. It has no business up in the ceiling. Okay, very similar to that lowercase a. Just like that. Okay, each letter, I do not lift my pencil. Now, if you want to do it a little more advanced, why don't you practice all these A's together? And what that looks like is like this. Notice how I am not lifting my pencil. All right, go ahead and practice, practice, practice with pencil. When you are ready, I want you to practice a few in pen. And for my lowercase, I'm going to go ahead and connect them here. You want your wrist to get used to that feeling. All right, good job. I'll see you next time.